Hi. Hello. Good evening. Some more PARANORMASIGHT. There's no end in sight for this game yet. I don't think. Although I do believe we're just about halfway through. A good game knows when to end. And so far I fully believe this is a good game. Hey, hi Blue! Hi! Hello! 56 months of just straight up bad financial decisions, I guess. There's only one way to continue, really. I did think that maybe this was a little bit more open-ended. Maybe I did it randomly in the right order or something. So do we... I guess we resume rather than restart. Eyesight is weak. The voices are coming back. My eyesight has been weak for like forever, ever since kindergarten or something. Aside from conversation on the bridge, I guess. That's where it ended with Richter Kai. So, what next? The big question now is what the rest of the curse bearers are up to. Luckily, the Sumida River is a good distance from any of the 7 mysteries. Remembered in time that I gave him a funny voice. It's unlikely the other curse bearers will come all the way here. I could finally have a moment to think. I see. Alright. Excuse me? Oh, fuck, I'm afraid of... Like, the game does this every once in a while, where you have to turn around yourself. And I shit myself every time. Okay, we have this one already. Oh, it's the girl that was with Glasses guy. You know, the anime dude. Is that a woman's voice? Who could it be? Maybe a woman? Usually a woman's voice belongs to a woman, you know. I know it's mind-blowing, but it's been a while since someone spooked me like that. Peekaboo! Where did she come from? Where did she go? Where did she come from? Cat-Night Woman. It's like she appeared out of nowhere. Oh shit, she cute though. I didn't mean to startle you. I don't know what's up with her, like... What's that style called? It looks very South American. Like her sweater, her poncho. I don't know. Please tell me this is not racist. Is this cultural appropriation or something? Was she wearing on a head? Looks like a hat. Like there are people that wear shoes on head, but usually people wear hats on heads. Like, I'm terribly sorry if I've gotten the wrong people, but would you happen to be curse bearers? What the fuck? It's almost as if no one else is out and about but curse bearers tonight, you know? Curse bearers? What's that then? It means someone who's gathering souls for the rite of resurrection. It's like, oh my god, any of you guys, you will be old enough, I assume. Any of you guys remember like 6 years ago where like everyone was playing Pokemon Go? Was it 6 years? Was it longer than 6 years? When was that? When was the Pokemon Go craze? And everyone was just, you saw so many people outside during the summer of Pokemon Go. It was fucking crazy. 8 years ago? Get out of town. It was it 8? Oh my god, it was 2016? No. Anyway, during summer 2016, you were like, everyone was outside and everyone had the smartphone in hand, which is like nothing mind-blowing, mind you, but everyone was like playing Pokemon Go. So they really hit that. They hit that niche of like going out, doing the what's it called, an ARG, augmented reality game thingy, and they should have leaned in hard on the gacha elements, I guess. I don't think they did that enough, and now has it fizzled out? Has it had a second spring? I don't know. Is anyone still playing Pokemon Go? Please tell me if it's like relevant still. 2016 was 8 years ago. Damn, imagine 2016 was 8 years ago. Was 2016? I still can't understand why Pokemon Go is so popular. Many still play it. Oh, what? Were you too cool for school, Lightning Hand? Did you not play Pokemon Go? I did play Pokemon Go. And I did tell Secretary every single thing I knew about the Pokemon that you could catch in Pokemon Go. Because the best thing about Pokemon Go was it was the original Pokemon. As far as I'm aware, they might have added new ones by now. But the original 150 or 51 respectively, I know them all. That's right. I'm a fucking boomer. It means someone who's gathering souls for the Rite of Resurrection. And what I was trying to say is that, like, the Curse Bearers and the Rite of Resurrection is basically their Pokemon Go. You've heard of the Rite of Resurrection, haven't you? Everybody's talking about it. Color me intrigued. Care to tell me more, miss? What was your name again? Oh, silly me. I am Ayame Tono. Sounds like some kind of pizza. Richter, what the fuck do we do with her? She's onto us. She certainly had no reservations telling us about the Rite of Resurrection. It'll be worth keeping an eye on her. She could be trouble. I love her long skirt. She says her name's Ayame. I guess she's around 20. She must be brave walking around alone this late. Or maybe there's more to it. It's the 1980s. Was it really that? Well, I guess people had no reason to be out and about at night in the 1980s in Japan. And I do believe, like, I've been brainwashed enough, and I'm enough of a weep to believe that even in Japan, you can be out and about as a woman at night in 2024. Whereas in other countries, fucking tough luck. You better not. There's more to the Rite of Resurrection than meets the eye, you see? Yes? So the best way to collect soul dregs is to kill other Curse Bearers. And that's about the size of it. I hope it wasn't too much to follow. No, I think I got the gist. Funny old world we live in, huh? So are you saying you're one of these Curse Bearers? No, well, not quite. It's complicated. I'm not, but Yutaro is. Oh, Yutaro is the glasses guy? Yutaro, is that your boyfriend? Oh heavens, no, just a friend. Oh god. Poor guy. His full name is Yutaro Namigaki. Where, I suppose you could say, partners in crime. Funny way of putting it. Yeah, I'm sure she has a funny way of putting it for Yutaro. So where is this Yutaro now? Well, about that, he's not actually a Curse Bearer anymore. He's more like a former Curse Bearer. Was he collecting shit for her sake? Former? How so? I don't really know the details myself, but apparently he lost his Curse Stone. Typical, right? He makes such a show of being a top student only to flunk where it counts. So now I'm out here looking for Curse Bearers myself. If you want something done right... What the fuck's wrong with her? She's looking for people to suck her in so they can collect soul dregs for her to resurrect her, I don't know, dead cat or something. It seems to be a common theme, like dead dog, dead son, dead cat. I don't know, you know, like dead, like former childhood friend. They're all in the same level, pretty much. I played Pokemon Go during class. It was awesome. Keep trucking, Blue. Stop learning, keep trucking. What, do you sound proud of this? I'm not sure I am. One of my friends caught a Pikachu in the middle of class and became a coma. Oh, shit. I know you're not a boomer, you are a millennial. You are a zoomer to boomers. I am a boomer at heart, okay? In internet lingo, I am a boomer for you guys. Alright? That's how it works. Like, everyone older than you is a boomer, everyone younger than you is a zoomer. Isn't that like... You know what? In the beginning of the 2000s, we had the saying, might have been a little bit later than that, everyone worse than me is a loser, everyone better than me is a nerd. It's like, that's how it worked in, like, World of Warcraft at least. When I first moved, it blew my mind to see women walking alone at night without worrying too much. Are you living in a better part of Brazil now? Or what do you mean by when you first moved? Why are these necromancers so uncreative? How would you be creative as a necromancer? What would you resurrect this spray to? Like any historical figures or something? Why have you approached us? So anyway, mind if I ask you why you thought I was a curse bearer? Oh, Dad, I'm terribly sorry. I was so rude. I saw the two of you out late at night, and I suppose I made assumptions. She looks so, like, on edge and angry. Gotcha. Sorry if we gave you the wrong idea. Out of interest, what was your plan if you did turn out to be curse bearers? Great question. And the answer is, I was going to ask you very nicely for your cursed stones. And you thought we'd have just given them to you just like that? He's doing the dick-sucking lips now, alright. I haven't seen him on him before, I believe. Well, maybe not, but you know what they say. You never know until you ask. You must really love your boyfriend if you're willing to try something that risky. Oh goodness, no, we're just friends. My life doesn't revolve around him, you know. My life revolves around my dead cat or something. Or maybe like shopping. Or like... Oof, can I get like... Rita, is it okay if I get really misogynistic? I don't think it is, because I'm currently in the body of a woman, I believe. I will never be a woman, but I'm playing one. The Michael Jackson. It really is. It really is Michael Jackson. That's right. Michael Jackson is helping me investigate necromancers or something. I don't know what's going on. What about your not-so-boyfriend, Yutaro Namigaki? He lost it. How did he do that? I wasn't with him at the time, so I don't know exactly what happened. All I know is that he came back saying he didn't have it anymore. Although, well, it's strange that you'd probe into that of all things. I'm just curious, so that's all. Sorry if it's a touchy subject. Oh, I don't mind. I don't particularly care about keeping it a secret. My boyfriend lost it. Do you have it? She's basically asking if we can cuck him. Anyway, you aren't cursed bearers. I'm just bothering you, aren't I? Please ignore me. No, thank you. What do you know about the rite of resurrection then? So what are you trying to do with this rite of resurrection? Well, Yutaro has his own plan all laid out. I don't know if I can get behind it though. It seems, how do I put it? Self-centered? Oh, she's about to propose something very selfless, I assume. I mean, if you've got a chance to resurrect the dead, it would be a waste not to use it on someone that really matters, right? Who? Who really matters? Who really matters? Like, who would you... have I asked you guys before who you... Not just Desperito, but everyone. Who would you resurrect? If you could. If you could resurrect one person, who would you do it? Who would you plan to, like, zombify? No, let's make it clear. You could resurrect them, no strings attached. They would be back. That makes it pretty weird though, because if you resurrect someone who died of natural causes, does this mean they will die again, or have they beaten the cause of their death or something? What if you resurrect someone that died of old age? How will they come back? Has anyone ever thought about how resurrections work? There seem to be a lot of loopholes and shit, and like things that just don't work out really. How do you resurrect someone without it being just a fucking shit show? Do I get to resurrect something that is not human? Yes, I do think so, because Yoko was also trying to resurrect her fucking Shiba Inu, right? Okay, who do you want? Do you want to resurrect like an alien or something? Something not human? Resurrections explode well in Frankenstein, where everything ends up being a shit show. Yeah, I guess resurrections being just straight up dog shit is like the end point of exploration. Forget historical figures on resurrecting fucking dinosaurs. Okay, now I scrolled up and saw your earlier reply again. I'm sorry to say that millennials are known to hate Gen Z Alpha. You're not special enough to be a boomer. What do you mean I'm not special enough? What? It's been a thing with every generation. All the older generations seem to hate the newer ones, despite them going through similar stuff. Oh, how do you define a generation? Because I'm getting along really well with people that are like 10 years older than me, pretty much. I'm also getting along very well with people that could be my parents, pretty much. I hate my parents, but I have coworkers that could be my parents, and I don't want to say I love them, but I really like them, and they like me, I think. Millennials as parents not taking care of the children's online usage, I think that fucked a lot. Yeah, that fucked a lot, but at the same time, not taking care of your child's online activity was bad. But you know what's worse? Not being able to track it or take care of it. Now, because all these apps, the smartphones, the internet and stuff and so on, they're just constantly there. You are not able. You're just, I don't believe you are. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not like, I don't have to deal with it right now. But I don't think that parents of young people these days have any chance whatsoever. Other than having like a huge amount of trust in their children that what they're doing on the internet is okay and all right, and they're not like just fucking mentally illnessing themselves constantly, pretty much. Because you can't, sorry, hit my mic. You can't supervise your children 24/7, and if they have a smartphone, they're gonna stumble upon some fucking retarded shit out there. And I did the same as a young child. You know, I was free to explore the internet because my parents didn't care. I coped with it somewhat well. I have like a little bit of a screw loose, I guess, but it was just different back then. I think it was just different. These days, like, they get... I saw gore and shit, you know? But I think that's better than seeing the fucking... the shit that's on TikTok that is giving people a literally mental illness, literally, like, behavioral tics. I've seen stuff where they like move weird or like do weird things, and oh, you do this, you're autistic and stuff. Like, fucking hell, everyone's autistic these days. Okay, it's not a badge of honor. But what is happening with the young generation these days? Like, they're being indoctrinated into some of the most crazy stuff by people making money with just having constant Sumer zombie following or something. I don't quite understand how it works. It's just that every once in a while I get a glimpse into it, and it is just fucking crazy. My brother keeps making back shots and sex jokes about dicks. He's 10. What the fuck? Keep him away from YouTube, dude. Jesus. Like, he's gonna get taken advantage of. Oh my god. He's 10. Oh, then again, no, at 10 I didn't make dick jokes, I'm pretty sure. Like, I would remember if I made dick jokes at 10. Like, I think that came pretty late for me. Children nowadays all know about sex somehow. It's the internet. It's the fucking internet, Auntie. I tell you, the internet is fucking... Again, 20 years ago we joked the internet is for porn. And it was funny back then, because only adults and like some teenagers were able to access the internet. But now the internet really is for porn. The internet is for like deprivation and degradation of society and just general degenerate behavior, apparently. I got into image boards before I was even 10. Dog, it was over for me since it began. Some people come out better for it, right? Some people being exposed to this shit, it's okay. Others, though, they break. They break, and I think most of them do. We have 11-year-olds showing up on public Discord servers. How do you just find a public... Like, I don't understand Discord. Don't you need a link to join a Discord server? What's the difference between a public Discord server and a private Discord server? Affirmations to give yourself mental illness. Why are these videos a thing? Yeah, I don't understand. Why does everyone want to have a mental illness these days? I hope we're like fully looping back around to being sound and well and healthy. Like that being the ideal, right? Because everything, like every trend is like a... Is it a loop? Is it a horseshoe? I don't quite understand. It's like the political spectrum. Like it keeps flip-flopping between left and right, especially with everything just suddenly shifting to the left in like the recent 10 years. It seems more and more Zoomers seem to be very, very radicalized towards one side or the other, really, apparently. And same with fashion. We've talked about fashion before, so I hope that this fucking trend of, oh my god, I have 30,000 personalities and I'm mentally ill, but that's okay because please accept me. I hope this trend will just fucking turn on its head and it will go, I am fit, I am healthy, I am in my lane, I am thriving, I'm successful, I am happy. Like, that should be, like, this being the ideal. I hope there's influences out there. And again, that could be, like, toxic as well, right? If you have influences out there just propagating this image of, oh, I have everything and I'm perfect and I'm happy or something. Of course, no one's perfect. No one's happy all the time. I just hope that people strive for this again, you know, instead of, oh, I am fucking crazy and that's okay, which is not okay. It's like you can get help and shit if you feel like you're crazy, if you feel like there's something wrong with your life, please do get help, I guess, or better yet, be your own help. But I hope we're going back to, like, I don't know, everyone just trying to be happy again instead of accepting defeat, which is how it feels like these days. Discord has, okay, this game. What is it about this game and make me just fucking rant for 10 minutes at a time, which doesn't help me getting through this at all. My classmates made many filthy jokes when I was 8 to 10. Lightning, you are like one generation younger than me, so maybe it started after mine. I don't know. Discord has public service now. You just sort of search a topic, you can sometimes find a server for it. It's open to the public. Oh my god. Okay. Mental illness became an aesthetic at some point, which is... yeah, which it is not really. Oh my god, yeah. I'm glad I'm not the only one seeing it, which means that if other people see it, it can be perceived as a problem and it can be fixed. Like, if we can see and recognize a problem, I'm sure collectively, as like a society in which we live in and a group, can fix the problems that we are recognizing. Sounds like a coping illness, Lambda. What is a coping illness? Sorry. I should read, like, constantly and stuff, instead of, like, having these tangents. Oh my god, what the fuck, Akin? The people acting like OSDD is so hot. What is OSDD? I have alters that can see what I'm doing, and sometimes I have different personalities that aren't me, but it's totally not a crippling thing where I have no idea on absolute terror. That's why I'm suddenly somewhere completely different. Also, my alter is actually Gerard Way from MCR. My Chemical Romance? Or is that like a... like, that is what I think of MCR. Maybe Zoomers think of something else when they read MCR. I don't know. The thing is, these people don't know what it's like to have an actual mental illness. These people don't know what it's like to have actual, like, multiple personalities. I think they just talk themselves into this shit, which is its own mental illness altogether, right? It's like Münchhausen syndrome, where you tell yourself you are mentally ill, and that is a mental illness as well. These people need treatment for something else altogether. It's kind of crazy how tulpas. Yes, okay. I think there's no. Oh my god! I think there's nothing wrong with tulpas. Like, if you have tulpas, and you can cope, like, if you can recognize that it's all in your head and it's not real, right? And if like, obviously, like, there's always a fine line between, okay, I have this problem and I can live with it, or I need to tell everyone about it and this is my personality and everyone needs to accept me for my mental illness, that is all I am and stuff. Like, that's a difference, right? But if you have, like, what's a tulpa is basically like an imaginary friend, right? Manifesting. Yeah, if they are manifesting, then you are too far gone. But if you have imaginary friends, I guess that's okay. I think that's like it might be like a creativity thing, might be like a thing that just bleeds into your adulthood from your childhood or something. I'm not entirely sure. I try to, like, I'm not like admitting to having tulpas right now or something, but I might do, you know? I might, when I lie awake in bed, I might think of different things from different viewpoints, from like the different perspectives of different characters in my head. I might be mentally ill and unwell myself. You guys are real, right? So that's all I care about. Whether the people in my head are, not so much. I've never been too mentally ill. That's RT. One night a few years ago, I saw a sleep paralysis demon who was wearing a business suit trying to get me to sign an NDA. Something about skulls was relevant. Yeah, that does sound... it does sound healthy, actually, RT. We've all had this. Like, it's how you get into, like, God, I can't make that joke. Once you've had the visit from this sleep paralysis demon, you know you're an adult, basically. Even if manifested, it's possible to come back. Just takes a large dose of reality/mental facilities that don't throw you under the water. You know what these people need? These people need good hard work. They need good hard work. They need enough work and enough proper healthy hobbies to not have time to think about this bullshit. If you're working... Oh, I sound like a boomer now. I can't believe it. If you're working and at the end of a day you come home and you're exhausted but happy, you don't have time to think about this shit. You might be able to still worry about other stuff, but you don't have time to make up imaginary demons and imaginary illnesses in your head. You worry about the next day. You worry about recovering enough for the next day. You worry about like actual tangible problems like money or something, right? That's a good thing if you worry about that because it shows that you're responsible, in my opinion. And I swear, if you don't come home and you're not, like if you come home and you're not exhausted, or if you're not happy that you're exhausted, you're working the wrong job. I came home today. I was let go earlier because I worked so hard. I basically finished my quota for today and Monday, pretty much. But I'm still gonna go in on Monday, obviously. This might be like some kind of German grind set, typeset or something. I don't know. But I worked so hard. My boss said, okay, you can go early today. Maybe you'll see your child again or something. Like, usually she's in bed when I work late. Today I was able to bring her to bed because I got to go home early. And I felt good. I felt good because I knew that I worked hard. I knew that I worked a lot. I knew that I did like 3/4 of the things I wanted to do today. And the other stuff I can just do on Monday. And there's more stuff I need to do on Monday. I'm happy with my work. I'm happy with what I've done. I'm happy with having a job to return to next week. I'm looking forward to it. And I don't think a lot of people have this, but if you've reached this point at your job, I think it's very easy to just not worry about bullshit. I do still worry about a lot of stuff. And there are days where I don't like my job, obviously, because there are just days where it's bad, where it's hard to deal with people. But I do love this aspect of my life, at least. There are many things I don't like, which make me feel unwell, but these people, I don't think they need real jobs as well. We have a lot of jobs these days. Again, this might sound like jealousy. It might sound like the words of a retarded fuckhead or something. But we have a lot of jobs these days that could just straight up be liquidated. They're just useless. They're just entirely useless. They're created to create jobs, pretty much. And I don't want everyone to work at a construction site or retail like I do or whatever. But the amount of bullshit I hear from people, what they are doing and earning more money than me. Again, this is not coming from a place of jealousy because I don't care a lot about money. I don't care about like spending money or making money or something. I like when money goes up in my bank account, but that's like a different thing. But my friends are working jobs that are, and they get like twice the amount of money than me, some of them. And if they can't explain their job to me in one sentence, like if they can't tell me what they are actually doing in one sentence, I don't think it's a real job. I'm sorry. Like it's something someone made up. It's a very specific task that you are doing that could most likely be finished. And home office has shown this a lot. Some jobs could be finished in like 4 hours a week. And the other time is just drinking coffee, sitting in your chair, browsing emails, doing X, doing Y, doing whatever in your office or at home, but not working. And man, more power to these people. They're doing the right thing because they're getting paid not to do anything, right? The little man gets money, the corporation has to spend the money. That's okay. But at the same time, this is a little bit of a sign that our society is like shifting in a bad direction, I believe. Have we had these useless jobs 20, 30, 40 years ago? I'm not sure. I wasn't around back there. But these days, there's so many people getting paid to do nothing. It's kind of makes me think that it's kind of unfair towards the people that actually do work a lot, like people in construction sites. I don't think that people in retail work that much, really. Like if you're working in retail and you're claiming that, oh, you work so much, get the fuck out of town. Maybe it depends on your company, but fucking hell, it's like such an easy job. It's the reason why I chose it. It's because it's fucking brain dead and easy, right? But people taking care of either children or older people, these are really hard workers in my opinion. People working in hospitals, like basically everything where people take care of other people, that is a hard job in my opinion. Because no day is like the same. You can summarize your job in one sentence, but every day is different and every day is fucking hard, right? Same as construction, although with construction, I might not have the insight, but I do believe some of them fuck around a lot as well, earning money, even though they like don't need to. Like if you take a look at some construction companies finishing buildings in like 2 weeks, and others are taking like 5 months to fix a street or something. There's something fishy going on there. We need to stop this tangent now. I'm like, what topic am I even on about at this point? See, you seem to love your job at least. I do love my job. It's the reason why I'm doing it, despite it being very badly paid, I guess. None of my classmates got any job in my city, despite us having more practical degree. Imagine what's happening in my country where no production was left. We need more production. We need more, like, actual, real, tangible jobs people do with their hands, I think. We have too many eggheads at this point in time. I would struggle to describe what I do in one sentence at times. I'd really... Well, you're working in a library is like the quintessential job description for you, Arcane. Obviously, there's more to it, right? But a librarian is like a tangible job. You can tell a person, I'm a librarian, and they pretty much have an idea of what you're doing, right? Except for if you're not employed as a librarian. Maybe like you're employed as like some special weird-ass job or something. Lambda do not cope. Those filthy retards are just children of people who let them have good paying useless jobs. I don't know. There isn't enough jobs in the world to keep up with the population. There are jobs that need to exist so people can still keep living. No, I think we're having like... In Germany, we need more teachers. In Germany, we need more people in nursing homes. In Germany, we need more people working in hospitals. In Germany, we need more people doing plumbing. We need more people in construction sites. All of these jobs that I believe are actual hard work, they're struggling to find more people to fill their like job offerings, right? No young person goes out there and says, oh yeah, I want to work hard. Fuck that shit. I want to be a fucking influencer. I want to work a cozy office job. I want to work 9 to 5. I want to drink coffee while I'm at work. I want to just fucking, I don't know. I want to work for this upstart company. It's all of this bullshit, but it's none of that. Yeah, I love wiping old people's asses or something. Stuff that actually needs to be done. There are enough jobs for everyone, but there's no incentive from business perspectives to give people jobs. It's weird. The people they give jobs to are not the people that we should give jobs to at times. I'm not gonna dive into that topic anymore, though. I've been trying to see jobs in business. Been pretty dry. I'm still not done with education, so I'll have to see. Again, it really depends on what you want to do. But if you're up for some hard work, you will definitely find some. Obviously, I can't talk about your country or something as well, Archie. But that's how it is in Germany. I know for a fact that the people that are working hard, they're struggling because their workload increases and increases and increases because more and more people are stopping their work there, or like they're not finding any young people to fill in the slots. It's the same for my company. The people running my company are pretty much retarded. There's like emails going back and forth every few months. Why are young people not staying in our company? Why is it so hard for us to find young talent? And I can tell them exactly why. And I've told a few people exactly why, which is why some people in like the upper levels of my company don't like me anymore. It's because we're not giving them anything to stay. We're not giving them enough pay. We're not giving them enough hours to like build up a family or something. We're not giving them any incentive compared to other companies in the same, like, in retail pretty much. I can tell you right now, I'm not working for Aldi, but Aldi is really looking out for their young talent. they have enough of money, mind you. Like Aldi is doing really well. But if you're in Germany and you want to work in retail and you're not afraid of hard work, but you also want to climb the ladder, fucking work at Aldi. That's all I can tell you. Anyway, I was planning to steal his cursed stone at the last second, use it for myself. She's talking about her cuck boyfriend here. Remember, we're playing a video game. Until he lost it anyway. I'm so sorry. If you're watching this on YouTube and you have to go through these rants and tangents and you actually only care about the game and not about my thoughts and like the current happenings in the world. Yeah, you might be on the wrong fucking channel. I'm so sorry. But don't tell Yutaro I was going to do that, okay? I don't think he'd be happy to hear it. Of course, keeping secrets is my business. My aunt, you dashing. I don't trust her one bit. And it's not because she's a woman just approaching me at night. It's because of the stuff she's willingly telling us. Looks like you really have your heart set on this, right? What were you hoping to use it on? Do you promise you won't laugh? If it's a fucking cat, I will laugh. Cross my heart. Well then, let me tell you my master plan. Prepare to be amazed. I'm an art student, you see? Oh my god. Which former art student does she want to resurrect? Uh-oh. Woodblock prints are my specialty. Ukiyo-e in particular. Ukiyo-e, yeah. You must be a cultured lady. Really? Do you think so? Everybody says it's a strange interest for a girl to have. Can someone look up ukiyo-e and send me a let's talk with it, please? You guys have no excuse anymore. Let's talks are dirt cheap now. You know, people often think of ukiyo-e as some inaccessible high-class art form, but that's actually totally untrue. Back in the Edo period, it was the art for the masses, amusement for the common people. So when you think about it, we feel exactly the same thrills from every brushstroke as they did back then. Is that fascinating? Yeah, I guess. And as far as I'm concerned, the undisputed king of ukiyo-e is the one and only Hokusai. Have you heard of him? I only know Happosai, thank you very much. Sure I have. He's famous. Didn't he live somewhere around here back in the Edo period? That's right. You're just as knowledgeable as you look. He looks knowledgeable? Oh, is that ukiyo-e? These things are like famous though, aren't they? They're like really famous. Like if you think of Japanese painting, this is what you think of, right? His 36 views of Mount Fuji are so iconic. They're the only works of his most people know. But Hokusai was so much more than just mountains and waves. Yes, it is. Okay. Did you know what ukiyo-e was before? Okay. Oh, is it Hokusai? Oh my god, you even know who she was talking about before. Is he like the person for ukiyo-e? Incredible. Thank you, Emma, by the way. It's only the teeny tiny tip of a veritable iceberg of work. Gotta admit. Oh, wait, it's Richter. Gotta admit, I only really know him from those landscapes myself. Oh, don't worry about it. Anyone can learn. That's true. When Hokusai died at the age of 90, wow, he left behind over 30,000 drawings. Damn, son. That's multiple drawings a day for 80 years. Amazing, right? Jesus Christ. Was he just able to crank them out at like a minutely basis or something? This guy was working hard. And I don't consider artists to be like proper workers. Oh my god. Next thing Lambda's gonna say that voice actors are being paid enough. In Japan they are. In the English speaking voice acting sphere, they need to be paid less. So he kept on drawing. So he kept on drawing right up into his old age. Impressive. But even in his final years, he was never satisfied with his own work. His dying words were, "Should heaven afford me but 5 more years, I shall finally become a true artist." Was he trying to get into politics or something? Even on his deathbed, he still thought he had more to learn. He was already the greatest painter and artist of his era. Who knows what he could have done with more time? Yes, but we now get back into the thing that has sparked my rant earlier. What happens if you resurrect people that died of old age? Will they just die again immediately because they're like old, frail, and fragile and stuff? Well, that's what I want to find out. Hold on. Are you saying? Besides, he always said he wanted to move out of 100 houses, but he only made it to 93. Isn't that just tragic? He seems like a very eccentric person. Interesting. I didn't know about this guy. He wanted to move out of 100 houses. That means moving 100 times, which is like immediately. He's batshit insane. Oh no. No. No way, this is going where I think it's going. Imagine the masterpieces he could create with modern techniques. I feel all dizzy just thinking about it. Oh my god, imagine Hakusai and an AI that could just create more images for him. He could just prompt it and it would create his paintings. Isn't that like... That is surely he would have loved that. He's not turning around in his deathbed right now, just going like a fucking turbine, seeing the fucking AI art created of ukiyo-e. Oh my god, he must be fucking fuming. You've got to be kidding me. So if I understand correctly, you want to use the Rite of Resurrection too? That's right. I want to bring Hokusai back to life. Well, it's certainly a novel idea. Haru is like, the fuck did you just say, bitch? I want to bring back my dead fucking son who got fucking kidnapped, and you want to bring back this fucking old ass geezer who's gonna fall down the stairs again in like 2 minutes time? Are you fucking serious? She's about to snap and get her soul drags. That's what she'd use it on? What a waste. Oh, okay, here we go. I might not even need the Wikipedia article then, but we're gonna read it nonetheless after finishing the recording. Katsushika Hokusai. Painting by Katsushika Hokusai, 36 Views of Mount Fuji, the Great Wave of Kanagawa. Man, they are nice. They are so simplistic, but clean and just... They feel good when you look at them, right? You don't look at it and you're overwhelmed or something. You're not like, where should you be looking at? Where's the actual art happening and stuff? You're looking at this, and you have the picture, you know what's happening, it's beautiful, it's nice, it's colorful in a way, but not too overloaded. This is art. Now, hopefully this will tell us what ukiyo-e is. Is ukiyo-e the drawing style, or is it like the tools they used? A master ukiyo-e artist, 1760 to 1849. How was he able to live this long in this time frame? I thought people lived to like 50 back then. Hokusai was active during the late Edo period, considered to be the golden age of ukiyo-e in Japan. Born in Honjo, Hokusai spent most of his life in the area now known as Sumida City. Among his most famous works are the 36 Views of Mount Fuji and the Hokusai manga. Is it Hokusai manga? I should read that. Hokusai was a prolific artist from a young age and has left behind a wide variety of works, producing an estimated 30,000 pieces during his lifetime. Although the general popularity of ukiyo-e declined during the Meiji period, Hokusai remained a core figure at the center of the Japanese movement, providing inspiration for countless artists around the globe. Despite his fame, Hokusai himself was said to be rather indifferent to money or decorum, and lived a life that quite appropriately resembled that of the whimsical and otherworldly scenes often depicted in ukiyo-e. Though he went by many names, in his later years he took on the title of Gakyo Rojin Manji, or the Old Mad Painter. Fuck, he sounds like a fucking Dark Souls boss or something. Hokusai lived to be 90 years old and never lost his passion for art. I'm kneeling right now while recording, like mentally at least. Low life expectancy in Middle Ages is because of high children mortality. Oh, is that why it averages out to like very low? Really? I didn't know that actually. I thought life expectancy is like a yeah, it makes sense. I mean, I fucking never thought about that way. I am fucking retarded, I guess. Hayao Miyazaki's already spitting. He isn't dead yet. Anime was a fucking mistake. I know. The Dream of the Fisherman's Wife? Is this one of his paintings? Because I know that. I know this one. I know the Dream of the Fisherman's Wife. Oh my god. Oh gosh, is that the time I should be going? I need to get my hands on the cursed berry before daybreak. Sorry for flagging you down out of the blue like that. Best of luck. Can we just let her go like that? She's gonna kill someone. Ayame Tono. We don't know her age. We don't know her free sizes, but we do know that she's a university student. She's had sex before with a female. And she has apparently no curse echo. Ayame is a young woman working with Yuto Runamigaki. Her love of Katsushika Hokusai Ukiyo-e is so great that she wishes to resurrect him with the right of resurrection. Ayame is a clever but calculating university student who only has time for her own interests. She's a bitch. She's making the best of a recent boom in the popularity of female university students incited by the appearance across TV commercials and radio programs. Ayame is content to ride this trend so long as it allows her to get her hands on whatever she needs and wants in life. Is this thing telling me that she's a fucking bitch? Like, really? Recently, Ayame has figured out that all the men will fall for her if she acts a little bit stupid. What the fuck? Oh my god. She was approached by Yuto Runamigaki in town, and although she was not attracted to him, agreed to date him because his family seemed rich. Wow. Jesus Christ. However, she does not think of much of him as a human being. Oh my god, this is so rude. She does not think much of him as a human being. What is this even? She's looking down on him and is beginning to grow bored of their relationship. Going around town telling people that they're not boyfriend and girlfriend, by the way, but she's still dating him because of his rich family. She is a fucking bitch. Less bitch, more manipulative. For me, bitch is like, I don't know, bitch is like a catch-all term these days, I guess. For me, bitch means, bitch for me is less of like women sleeping around and more like women being evil, really. I think women can be bitches without sleeping around a lot, just by being manipulative bitches, pretty much. Bitch is like asshole these days, right? You can just use it whenever. Has it lost its edge yet, bitch? Or do we need to like, is this like a big axe on Twitch to call a woman a bitch? Can I call Richter a bitch because he's like showing cleavage and shit? Well, there goes trouble. If we're going after cursed stones, we should keep an eye on her too if we can. Why do you say that? Before she left, she wished us best of luck. She's got at least an inkling that we're curse bearers. My. There's a good chance we'll clash sooner or later. We're after the same thing after all. You head on back to the mansion, ma'am. I think I'll tail her for a while. Yeah, that was an encounter I was not ready for. I knew that she was most likely manipulating Glasses Guy because she just left immediately when Shogo dealt with him. But, yeah. No more curses. Haru has received multiple reports about other suspected curse bearers. Although concerned about Ayame Tono, who is apparently also after the curse stones, she entrusts Richter to continue his investigation. Let's see, 3 AM for Haru Ishikima. It's very late now. The term you're looking for is whore. Now, I think a whore is like... A whore for me strictly is woman sleeping around. Like, that's what a whore is. I know bitch means pretty much the same, but again, bitch has lost all its edge. You can use it whenever, really. Back here again. Here we go again. I left Richter to continue looking for curse bearers. Came home alone. Why am I looking... Why am I able to look at myself like that? Oh, shit. Oh, no, wait, that's like a sticker. I was about to say, fuck this, a curse bearer on our ass. But it's a mockingbird. Mockingbird 5. What's it called? The ostracizer. No. I'm not sure I'm gonna collect them all. Will this really be enough to get at the soul dregs I need? What if nobody uses any more curses? I'll lose my chance of bringing it back. You just kill random people. Fill it up, you know. The old Shigima mansion. We rebuilt it here after the Great Kanto earthquake. It's always stayed the same all these years. Even the war didn't touch it. I never liked it growing up. Always wanted to live somewhere more modern. Oh, she has her own fucking Wikipedia entry for the Shigima residence. Once a warrior clan with a mansion in Honjo, now a dynasty of police officials, the Shigima family is one of considerable repute. The family estate was originally located some distance from the city, but the Great Kanto earthquake of 1923 forced them to rebuild in a new location. The Shigema mansion was at one time a bustling place where members of the social elite mingled. 1 year ago, however, the head of the house was struck with a sudden melancholy, and ever since, the mansion has stood silent as the grave. Sudden melancholy. Yes. Yes. I can relate. I can hear the wind rustling in the trees. Okay. Is there any point? Any reasons for us waiting here? Or, like, I guess it's so you can collect this thing and don't just move on immediately. Let's go inside. The semantic change went from insult to playful greeting or something more casual. Yeah, again, like, it's kind of funny how that worked. We've heard and we're hearing bitch so much in our life that it has lost all of its meaning, pretty much. Like, all of its former meaning. Like, you can still say it in, like, a insulting way, I guess. The literal translation for bitch in German is Schlampe. But if you say Schlampe, it's still pretty insulting. However, German girls keep saying bitch to each other. Like, jokingly, I guess? A threatening phone call for Tetsuo Tatsumi. After persuading Araishi, the cursed bearer of the ever-burning lantern, to give up his stone, Tatsumi and Ario have obtained 3 cursed stones in total. They continue the investigation of the town in search of the remaining cursed bearers. Receiving a threatening phone call, I guess. Tetsuo Tatsumi, 4 a.m. Schlampe. Schlampe. It's Schlampe! Du Schlampe, okay? I was about to say suck my dick in German, but it feels so wrong to say it in German. I feel so dirty asking you to suck my dick in German. I would do it in a heartbeat in English. I would say it to your fucking face if you were right in front of me, lightning hand. I would push you to your hands and knees and I would tell you to. I'm not sure I should say this on Twitch, but I wouldn't do it in German. It just feels different, you know? Well, with this, we'll have visited every place connected to the 7 mysteries. Do we do nobles? No. Sorry, I had to blow my nose real quick. Allergies, they just don't let up these year. It's kind of weird. It's been going since February. It's the last spot, huh? And we've got nothing to show for it. You already have 3 curse stones. Even though every last location looked suspect from top to bottom. Maybe we came at the wrong time. Might not have been any cursed bearers around. Sounds like we'll need to do another round before morning comes then. Or maybe someone's been observing our movements. He's straight up looking at me. What? No way! It's just a thought. Either way, we should check out this last place. Let's hope we finally get a late. Kinshibori Park. Let's go. Ballsless behavior? Yeah, I am suffering from it. Ah, shit. This is where they find Shogo. Now, in this timeline, have they talked to him before? I don't think they have, right? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the hell is this? Is he dead? Damn it. We were too late. Was this a curse too? No, he just fucking drowned in the playground. That's what happens. Hang on, I'm going to call this in. I'll leave it to you. I'm gonna take a look around. Music went hard for a second there. Boss, bad news. What is it? Another mysterious death was reported in the area just now. The medical unit and forensics team are on their way, but it'll be a while before they arrive. That is bad news, so they got someone else. You think this is the work of a cursed bearer? With suspicious deaths popping up one after another, we have to assume it is. Shit, guess we'll be stuck waiting around for a while. Huh? It happened immediately. Boss, that phone is ringing. Yeah, that is fucking creepy, isn't it, June? Do you want to take it, maybe? Boss, the phone. What about it? It's ringing. It sure is. Aren't you going to pick it up? Why would I? I was about to say, why would he? Why would he just randomly pick up the phone, huh? Why wouldn't you? It's super suspicious. He seems distracted by the phone. The young man in his 20s killed in cold blood. Definitely dead, but I can't quite discern the cause from what I've seen. There are no obvious external wounds, but what is that leaking from his mouth? Water? Someone pissed in his mouth to drown him. Okay, it's distracting me too now. I'm gonna answer. Answer the phone. Well, we better go check it out. You're right, but be careful. It could be a curse. Oh, shit. Hey, I said we. You expect me to go alone? You're the one who's tough against this stuff. Don't worry, boss. You can do it. Go on now. Damn it. Do you think there's a curse that works by, like, phone? Moshi Moshi? Hello, Kinjibori Park phone booth.
Evening, Detective Tatsumi. How are things looking out there?
Who is this?
I finally got him, the real deal. Detective Tetsuo Tsutsumi himself. Ah, wait, that's Chief Inspector Tsutsumi now, isn't it?
Incredible sound effects? How do you do this? Magic.
You've come a long way since we last met.
I asked you to identify yourself.
Man, have you forgotten already? After all the time we spent together. What a time that was. As I recall, I gave you quite a runaround.
Wait, is this Fumishika Nejima? What did you say? Fumishika Nejima? Like the one from the Nejima murders?
Ding ding ding, you've got it. I had a feeling that the great Chief Tatsumi would remember me. I spent 20 long years in a cell thanks to you. That shit was not easy.
You should be thanking me. I should have given you plenty of time to think and atone for your sins.
That it did. I've repented. My conscience is clean as a whistle.
Bullshit. 20 years in prison doesn't even begin to make up for the shit you did.
I don't know about that. After all, the justice system was gracious enough to grant me parole.
What? If this is the real Fumishika Nejima, he must still have a grudge against me for arresting him. So is this payback? Damn it. How did you find me? What is his goal? Payback. We've established that. How did he find us? That's a question. How do you know where I am?
That's my favorite part. The sort of confusion in your voice. It's to die for. This is delicious. I can't get enough. I'm not telling you shit. Have fun wrecking your tiny little brain for it.
What is your goal? What is your goal?
No, you gotta understand. I've repented, seen the light. Been a good boy since I was granted parole. I even got myself a job. I'm real serious about walking the right path.
Well, that's very nice. Keep it up.
But it was no good. When the opportunity arose, it was impossible to hold myself back.
I thought he regret doing the murder. Isn't this what he told Jun?
I knew I had to give you a little token of thanks, so I'd never truly be able to have a fresh start. Do you get what I'm saying?
No thanks. I don't need anything. No need to do all that for me. Just try to live a quiet life.
Oh, it's no hassle. No hassle at all. It would be all too easy to just kill you, to tear you apart. But that wouldn't be very satisfying. Certainly not after 20 fucking years of waiting.
It's a long time to nurture a grudge.
You fucking brother this! Let it gnaw at me, grow inside of me. I thought of nothing else.
Dude was preggers with a grudge?
All that time I played model prisoner, endured the harassment those asshole guards threw at me. And I did it all for you, Tatsumi. So please, just accept my deepest and most sincere feelings.
Sorry, but I'm afraid I don't feel the same way about you.
What the fucking... That attitude of yours is where I'm saving you for last.
We have the same questions still. We've asked them both. When you're going to start working as a VA lambda? I am currently doing it, my friend. I don't need to be paid to work, you know? I'm doing my work to entertain people. That's what I'm doing. I'm like a modern day jester.
I guess I could give you a little hint.
Go on.
Well, you see, I have the one-sided read. Tell me you have the evergreen page now.
Nechima, you're a curse bearer? You're using the power of the curse.
Yes, it is. But that's where my hints end.
God damn it. The curse echo couldn't have fallen into the worst hands. What are you planning? Whatever it is, bring it on. I'm not running away.
I just told you. I'm not coming for you yet. Pay attention when people talk shit, huh? You'll see. This time I want to see you on your knees, weeping in despair, begging me for mercy.
Well, oh no, I'm so sorry, dear Nechima. Please forgive me, I won't do it again.
Shut the fuck up. This is exactly why I've always hated you so fucking much.
It was worth a shot.
Did you really think that would save me, asshole? You must be crazy.
Well, then we're both crazy. We've got so much in common and we should be friends.
Enjoy cracking your jokes while you still can. I'm going to call everybody covered. One by one. There's no one left.
Sorry to disappoint, but I'm a lone wolf. I don't have anyone like that in my life. He's gonna talk about his partner and his daughter. Watch this. Boss, what about me? Oh, wait. You're just trying to protect me?
There's not a single person you care about. I wonder what your sweet daughter would think if she were to hear that.
Don't you fucking dare! I'm warning you!
Oh, very nice. This is more like it.
You got an ad? What the fuck? How did that happen? I did not enable ads yet. Sorry, RT. Twitch is acting up. I'm getting ads now too as well when I'm like watching Twitch. Very infrequently, mind you, but I'm still getting them. So my ad block must not be working. I'm not sure. Can I talk about ad block on Twitch? Is that like a banned topic? His voice is fucking me up. I'm glad I have a glass of milk with me here.
She's living all on her own now, isn't she? Attending university and all. Such a good girl. Oh my. Don't tell me that she just went to live in Honjo.
What? She does? No, forget it. This isn't funny, asshole. I'm going to find you and make you pay.
Oh, I love it. Keep going. I want to hear you lose your mind. It's music to my ears.
Fuck you. Yet, Twitch is very annoying with ad blocks. You need to get some extra stuff for it to make it work properly. Yeah, I thought about enabling ads at the start of the stream, because in the first 2 minutes of a stream, nothing happens anyway. And if I can pre-roll ads for the people, I don't know how it works. Does it always play ads when you click on the stream, or does it only play ads during the first 2 minutes of when I start streaming? I'm gonna have to figure this out. But if this is all it takes for people not to get ads during my stream, I would be up for that, to be honest. Because, again, like, RT just got an ad while something important was happening. I don't want it to happen. If the solution is to have, like, ads pre-rolled at, like, 10 p.m. flat, well, fucking Twitch, take my money or something, I guess. What is your goal? Once more, for, like, the 4th time or something.
One more thing we should discuss. In fact, it's the most important thing.
I thought you were finally going to shut up. I'm already sick of you, so I'll pass.
Oh, but you don't want to miss this. It's the main course. could just go after your daughter, but something tells me you'd get bored.
No, I'm good. You got me real fired up. You in my head, well done.
But this is a gift tailor-made for you. I'm going to kill all the people you swore to protect. Every last person living here.
You couldn't.
Oh, but with this curse of mine, I can. I'll give you until dusk. By then, I could probably get a couple hundred people or so. And it'll all be your fault. Oh, it must be so hard to know they'd all die because of you. So tragic. It must be tearing you apart.
Don't fuck with me. There's no way an amateur like you could pull off a curse that strong.
Unfortunately for you, I absolutely can. My curse stone is a particularly strong one. Which means I can have my fun without needing to hold back one bit.
We're gonna read up on this curse in a second.
It's almost like the Feast of Shadows was cast just for me.
So Nichima knows about the Feast of Shadows as well, which is information we got from Mio last stream. And mind you, Mio is privy to like the occult stuff, which means that Nichima must know about the occult as well. You're surprisingly well informed about this. Who was it that tipped you off?
Who knows?
Now is Nichima, is he the Jenny or... And how about I kill myself first and ruin all your fun? What about that, asshole? Wow, would he really do that? Would he kill himself just to ruin his fun? Oh, we're gonna give Aquaflame a VIP symbol as well. Remind me after the stream.
Idiot. You think I just called it out just because you were dead? There's no running away for you.
I'll find you. I won't let you get away with this, Nichima.
You've got 12 hours. You really think your paltry little organization will be able to make a dent in my plans?
Dental plan. No, wait, dent in my plans. Sorry.
Oh, the sacrifices made will be heavy. I can't wait to see you sobbing with regret. And I'll even have enough soul tracks to pull off the rite of resurrection. Splendid.
Wait, Nichima, you after the...
Anyway, see you around. Bye-bye now.
Oh yeah, sorry. I muted myself because I had to blow my nose. Boss! Eri, did you hear all that? Is what they said. Slam the nose. I know I'm a mute. Okay, now I'm not a mute anymore. I was saying while I was muted, I was blowing my nose, I was drinking my lovely milk. Don't know if you can hear that. I was saying that I'm actually lightheaded now because that was kind of was doing a number on both my throat and my breathing. Milk is like God's liquid, isn't it? Oh, it's so good. I swear to God, if semen tasted like milk, I would be gay. I'm telling you right now, I love milk. Milk is amazing. How does milk taste this good? How does it taste this? Why does human breast milk? Not to say that I tasted it or tried it, you know, not admitting it. Why doesn't human breast milk taste as nice as like as like cow's milk? Props to the freaky man who milked a cow for the first time. You got it coming. You got it coming. I guess maybe he just thought, hey, if the little cows love it, maybe I will do it too. You know, I don't know who came up with milk. Who like Who milked the first milk? Are you secretly Homelander? You're lucky that I actually know who Homelander is, and I do resonate with a lot of his views on, like, yes, I think I am Homelander. Milk. The straight man's choice of drink. The white man's choice of drink. The racist man's choice of drink. Milk is like... I think admitting to... I have read an article that apparently milk is like a right-winger choice of drink by now, which is kind of crazy. How can anything you consume, how can that be like a... How can it be politicized? I don't understand. I can understand that there are people out there that can't process milk. Like, if you're lactose intolerant or something, fucking... I'm sorry for your loss, but... How can you just attribute it to like a political movement or something? I don't quite understand how this works. I'm buffering? I'm buffering! Who the fuck is a Homelander? I think the name Homelander already gives it all away about the character, right? If Lambda had superpowers, I think we'd all be dying in 20 minutes. No, if I had superpowers, I would be visiting all of you guys, and you could be like fly on my back or something. I would be like a flying carpet. If I could fly, I would. That's the most creative thing I could think of. I would moonlight as a flying carpet. I would ask people to get on my back, and we would fly and have adventures together. Fuck, is that my superpower? Flying? Just flying? Oh, I love how Shogo is just in the corner of the screen right now. Poor guy, just running in like Yoko's piss. Oh, sorry, like I had to burp now because I drank so much milk. Oh, you know what's better than milk? Ice cold milk. That's right. Nejima, what is he planning? Who knows? For now we need to find him, get him into custody, send word to HQ. But the fact that the 7 mysteries are wrapped up in this is gonna make things tricky. You mean with Nejima being a curse bearer? Just our luck, really. Couldn't have been a worse guy. Sounds like his curse will be able to kill a lot of people at once. I'd like to avoid getting our investigators caught in the crossfire. We'll use them to find out where he is, but then we're going in alone. We should try to collect as many curse stones as we can before then. Let's hurry. Aye, aye, boss. Oh, feels like an interlude moment? Later. It was reported that a total of 3 suspicious deaths were discovered that night. Nejima's threats, along with the curses, were kept secret from the general public. However, the Honjo serial killing still made international headlines following the death of police officer Hashime Yoshimi. At Tsutsumi's request, a large-scale investigation was launched into Fumichika Nejima's whereabouts. Tsutumi and Ario themselves spent the rest of the night looking for curse bearers in the area, but the search ended in vain. And with that, the curtain closed on that cursed night. 12 hours to sunset. Okay, we completed chapter 1, apparently. And I think we have time for one more. And I'd be up for some high school girl shenanigans with Mio and Yako. So we're gonna do that. Bringing a friend back from the dead means she'll have to pay the price. Yako makes it home safely, but still isn't sure about how to proceed with the curse. She worries about Mio as the night passes. Holy fucking Kino? Yes, yes. Wait, when Mersault snaped Shogo, could it have actually been Nejima? He snaped Shogo? Shogo could not have been Nejima because Shogo was dead right now and Nejima was calling. Oh, you mean that Mersault is Nejima? I don't understand what you used the term snaped for there. Really sorry, it got me really confused. So Mersault is Nejima. So the dude working for the lady is Nejima. Wait, persons of interest. It could be Nejima, really. Who is it? Where is he? this guy. You think Takumi Yumioka might be Nishima? I don't think so, since she has been working at Hihaku Soaps for a while. He's the secretary to like the old lady. And Nishima was in police custody for like the last 20 years. So Nishima came out recently out of the slammer. This is what he looked like. They don't really look alike. But now compare this guy and this guy. Does he look alike? Is there like an anagram in the name or something? He began working as his replacement about 6 months ago. So he began working as a Jenny 6 months ago, which means recently, right? So that could be like a red herring. Could be a hint, you know? Could be a fucking hint. Something else we need to be mindful of is like, where's Yuko right now? Actually, where is she? Has she killed Shogo in this timeline, or how did he die? Also, he had the one-handed read or something, one-sided read. We don't know about the one-sided read yet. There was once an infamous rogue by the name of Tomezo who fell for a woman named Okoma. Tomezo persistently chased after her, attempting to win her heart over and over again, but she rejected his advances each time. Enraged by a difference to him, Tomezo brought a dagger to a canal near Ryogoku Bridge and attacked her. Oh yeah, that is what I called like the incel curse. And I hate this term. He cut the arm and leg of one side of her body, then threw them into the canal. Very, very reminiscent and similar to what happened with the body that he disposed of, mind you. Ever since then, the reeds growing along the canal have only sprouted leaves on one side. Now, again, the curses were similar, but still fucking different to what the mysteries were about. So what do we think this one can do? Do you think he can just like amputate people if they like jump 3 times on one leg or something? Like, is that how it works, you think? Kills everyone who refuses to have sex with the bear? Oh, Desperate, this would be such an amazing curse. I would love it. I would love it. Imagine just killing half of the human population immediately. Imagine killing all women at once. Ooh. Ooh, that would be freaking... That would be freaking something. Nijima is in the background and used the curse on Shogo. That snapped. He said snaped. He said Snape. And I thought it was like a Sumer term or something. But Sumers don't really know, like, Harry Potter, do they? It's quite a lot of weight to lose. I think prison does that to you, though. I'm not sure. Can you gain weight in prison? I don't think so. Isn't like everything counted in prison, like calories and stuff? You can't get any more than you need. Mersal was not a curse bearer. That's what we think. Mersal was not a curse bearer. Lambda's never going to finish this game because we keep studying his autism rants. It's me. It's not you guys. It's me. Let's start. Let's go. One more. My phone is going to ring in like 5 minutes time that I should end soon because I need to get up early tomorrow. Yaku's home. So they did make it home. Oh, good morning, Yaku. Huh? Yaku? Rise and shine. You're up. It's morning. Are you okay? Can you remember your name? I'm the Spectre of the Spirit Board. Oh my god, she's gonna get angry because we shouldn't make fun of that. Yes, I am the Spectre of the Spirit Board. The Spectre of the dick-sucking lips. No, don't fall back asleep. You must still be dreaming. Wake up. Yes, I'm Yako Sakazaki. Good. What was the sound effect? Oh, Mio, thanks for last night. Was everything okay? Yep, still alive. Couldn't dispel the curse echo or learn the identity of who used it, but I managed to at least get away. So the question is, are there 2 curse echoes in school, or is it just one? The teacher, and the other one might be the Jenny. But in that situation, it's the best you can hope for. I'm sorry I got you involved in something so dangerous. I meant to look for you as soon as the sun rose, but I was just so sleepy. Can't even remember when I fell asleep. It's okay. It's only natural to be exhausted after what you went through. Besides, I also feel bad that you've been wrapped up in all of this. It's supposed to be my job to prevent that from happening. Oh yeah, you said something about that last night. Just who are you exactly, Mio? Mio's a cutie. She's a cutie pie occulty pie. Oh, well, the truth is, I've been trained in things having to do with the supernatural. Huh? You mean you can learn that kind of stuff like you would with flower arranging? Flower arranging. I had quite the eventful childhood. Huh. Sounds like it must have been tough. Yes, it would take a long time to explain, so let's leave it at that for now. As fate would have it, I've ended up as the apprentice, or maybe more like assistant, to a notable paranormal expert. Schools have always had more paranormal disturbances because young people tend to be more susceptible to these things. Do they? I wonder it's because, like, as a young person, you're not as jaded or something. Is it because of that, or... I'm sent to schools that may experience something paranormal and put a stop to it before it happens. Wow, that's amazing. Is this like a part-time job you do while also being a student? Must be hard for her, like, student life, though. Well, I do help maintain public order, but it's all part of my training, so I don't get any money. Jesus! Poor girl! Oh, you've got it rough then. But still, that really is amazing. It was so cool when you faced off against the evil spirit. Being paid in experience, what they call it these days. I never know if I should be happy when you compliment me like that. But anyways, that's why it's up to me to resolve any paranormal issues at the school. And why I'm going to look into the cause of all this. Even before she's a 538-year-old 17-year-old. That would be a twist. But for now, let's head to school. Yeah. Oh, do you have your curse stone? Now that it's daytime, its power is diminished. I should be able to hold on to it. Want to give it a try? Right, I do have it, but... I don't want to give it to you. Yaku? Is it really so wrong? Trying to bring Michio back, I mean? She's falling to the dark side. Can you notice? She's XP grinding to level up her warlock skill. I can't approve of it. The rite may seem like a dream come true, but if it involves taking the lives of other people, then... Yeah, true. I want to make sure this whole ritual ends without anyone getting hurt. That's what I believe and what I'll put before anything else. I'm sorry, but is it okay if I hold on to it? Yako. I promise I won't use the curse, no matter what, but maybe there's some other way. I just have this feeling that I shouldn't give up on the possibility just yet. That said, I'll help you, even if it's to stop the curses. She's trying to cope, at least. For the Michio that still exists within me, I'll settle things so that we can move forward. Okay, but if you ever feel in danger, you can give me the curse stone at any point. Right, thank you, Mio. Okay, then let's go. We all need a friend like Mio in our life, Jesus. Candy Shop Senoya, an old-fashioned candy shop. She's taking us to the candy shop. Located on a street corner in Honjo, it has been in Yaku Sakasaki's family for 3 generations. On the weekends... Please let me just... Okay. On the weekends, you can spot Yaku watching over the stall, cooking monyayaki, and playing traditional tops and card games with the local children. Wow. Fucking soul. She's playing with the local children? Wow. Though traditional candy shops are known for selling cheap treats for kids, it's not uncommon to see these largely privately owned businesses become something more like general stores selling food, drinks, utensils, and other daily necessities. Many families operate candy shops on the dirt ground floor of their home, known as a doma, with a space in the back where customers can eat monyayaki, as well as arcade games and capsule toy machines in the front. Such facilities make them attractive places for children to gather and play. However, the harsh reality is that traditional candy shops, which thrived during the period of high economic growth when many confectionery manufacturers entered the market, experiencing a steady decline due to the rise of convenience stores and changes in children's interests and tastes. Please tell me they still exist nowadays. If I ever get to Japan, I want to buy candy at like one of these small candy shops. I feel like I know I've been weebified and shit, okay? I know I'm like sane enough to notice this and acknowledge it. But this feels like for me like a small part of Japanese culture, or like oldish Japanese culture, like a tradition. We don't have this here. Like, this is a strictly Japanese thing. Are there any other places in Asia, any other countries where they have like candy shops like this operated in like family homes and shit? It's kind of like, it feels so wholesome. It feels so I don't know. Like, just hope it's never gonna go away or something. I don't know if I'll ever have enough money to go to Japan. If there's one, like I said earlier, they don't really care about money. But if there's one thing I want to do in my life still, it's to like go to Japan for like 2 weeks or something. Stuff like that in Pakistan. Oh, everything is a local business because Pakistan is ass. Okay, well, there's always an upside and a downside to things, right? There's no large businesses in Pakistan because everything is ass. I miss the old dim sum places that had them all cooked in open view. Yeah. It all felt better. Felt better back then, right? That's the thing. Always that way. Candy shop? Only in Japan? Such a weeble Soyjack. For real. Thank you, Lightning Hand. Thank you for, like, brain rotting me. Huh? Thought it unusually noisy. There's a big group of people and police in front of the school. Something happened? Police are here, then something must have. I'll go ask. Thanks. Why, because Yako can't ask herself, or? This isn't good. Huh? What happened? Don't panic, okay? First teacher who came to work this morning found something. Okay. Mr. Junichi was found dead in the middle of the school grounds. Okay, so Junichi was the curse bearer, and so is the Jenny, and the Jenny killed him. What? Closing the school for today. Another day off? Fucking splendid. We need more suicides at this school. And murders. But that's not all. I didn't know this either since I didn't watch the morning news, but rumors are spreading that a number of bodies were found nearby. What? There's no way. Why? Could it be because of the curse? We don't know enough to say. From what I heard, Mr. Junichi's body was in the middle of the grounds. But his body was covered in bruises like he'd fallen from somewhere high. Isn't that my curse stone? Like hers? The delinquent girl was there too? Yes, she might be a curse bearer as well. Weird. Taking into account his unnatural death and the timing, it's very likely it has something to do with the curse. Saying someone used their curse on him last night? Seems like it, doesn't it? That's so scary. Yeesh. So the curses really do kill people. Is it only just now dawning on her that she thought about killing people herself? And someone used it. Shh, keep your voice down, okay? What would happen if another curse bearer heard you? Sorry. Man, I love the expressiveness in this visual novel. And the drawing style. I love the thick, bold lines. Damn, I love fucking thick. Okay, Kohei Junoichi. This deceased body was discovered on the school grounds at dawn. Was seen alone with Hitomi Okuda in a classroom late at night. I wish we had a little more information, but they've locked up the front gate. Maybe we could sneak in through the back entrance? Always an option. The person over there, it's a delinquent. The one with the penis hair. Isn't that Hitomi Okuda? You're right, that's unusual. Oh, but she was at school last night too. I thought she dressed like a delinquent. She looks like a regular student. She must know something about Mr. Junichi. Let's see what she has to say. Oh, Mia, wait for me. Interesting. Okay, exactly the person I would love to interview right now. Huh. You're telling me the two of you were the ones at school last night? Fuck. Man, her eyes are beautiful. No sense hiding it then. Plus, I owe you one, Mio. I'll tell you everything I know. Why does she... But she owe her one. Thank you. What? She owes you? Oh, yeah, right after transferred here, there was a bit of trouble. She gave me one of those... What was it? Oh, exorcisms. Oh, so that's what it was. Wait, what? She exorcised you? Demon, be gone? Let's ask about that immediately. The art style in this visual novel makes it look like you're reading ancient literature or watching an old story somehow. It really has a lot of moving parts. So much so that it doesn't need any CGs. Like, it's a very different style of visual novel, and it's very, like, text lightweight, because there's no narration or something, like, no pages upon pages of text that comes out. Like, it has a little bit of narration, but it's working with lots of just dialogue. I love that. I love that. It's very easy to read. Beginning to think that there's some kind of meta curse, killing by using other bearers' curses. Ooh. Ooh, so that could also explain Shugo's death. I was just possessed by the devil, no biggie. That's why I'm a delinquent. Hitomi, were you possessed by some kind of evil spirit? I don't understand it all too well myself. What I can say for sure is, thanks to me, the weird symptoms that were happening to me all went away. Yep, some people are born with a natural sensitivity to the paranormal. They tend to end up isolated. Sorry, I need to dance. As they struggle to relate to the people around them. They also tend to draw spirits to them naturally. This can cause strange symptoms they don't understand, like headaches, muscle stiffness, and hallucinations. Guys, I think I'm, like, possessed. Even memory problems. Guys, I think I'm, like, possessed. I don't know if I told you before. I'm sure it must have been very hard. That's what she said. But that's how it works, huh? Do people also have the personality taken over when possessed too? It is possible with spirits who have a very close relationship to their target, like siblings or parent and child. But you almost never hear about people being taken over completely. It's when the two parties aren't in sync that those negative effects can start to appear. Guys, I think I'm, like, possessed. So the seances or whatever you see on TV are all bogus? Not quite. There are mediums and diviners who can align their minds with the spirits they call. Though there are people on TV who are just putting on a performance, like Uri Geller. Fucking hell. Don't get me started on Uri Geller again. Huh. There are people who in life had extremely powerful spirit sense or a deep connection with the person. But even they shouldn't be able to completely take over the person they possess. And even if they could, it would only be enough to pressure them to choose certain behaviors that wouldn't be unusual for them to do on their own to begin with. But if that's the case, wouldn't you not know if you were choosing that behavior of your own will or not? Oh. Guys, do you think that we're possessing the protagonists, hence why we're able to, like, do the curse stuff for them? Hence why there are lots of cases where people don't even realize they're possessed. Though the spirit may influence the behavior and memories of the host. Yes, Arcane thinks so, okay? Arcane thinks we're a ghost. The deeper the connection in life, the easier it is for that to occur. I see. Getting possessed by a spirit is pretty complicated, huh? That must mean that we're a person that has somewhat of a connection to all of the protagonists, though. All of the ones we can direct and control must have something to do with the ghost we currently are, with Lambda, as we call it. Getting possessed by spirit is pretty complicated. Must have been tough for you being possessed for so long, Hitomi. Whatever might happen to me doesn't make any difference. Me being able to see spirits and stuff has nothing to do with how things ended up like this. Yeah, it's not like being able to see them is your fault either. The same goes for me. Maybe it's just something we have to live with. I think you have a knack for it yourself, Yako. I bet you could see them too with a little training. Is that a good thing? I think I may pass. Right. Can we talk about the exorcism though? Like, can you, like, that's why you do the job you do, huh, Mio? But she was a weirdo when she showed up all of a sudden saying she was gonna exorcise me. Wow, look at her fucking angry face. If you hadn't said anything, I probably would have knocked your lights out. You tried to perform an exorcism on her without telling her anything? You see, in my experience, most people don't understand no matter how much I explain. They only accept my explanation after they see the results. Huh, I guess that makes sense. Does it? Did you hear about Mr. Junoichi? Heard about it? Known about it since last night. I saw that asshole bite it on the school grounds myself. What? You saw it happen? Also, again, remember, Yaku doesn't remember going to sleep. She could have been possessed, kill Mr. Junichi, and go back to sleep again. Tell us about it. What happened exactly? Good night, Arcane, by the way. Good night. Have a good one. Don't really know myself. It was pitch black. But I can tell you. Possible then that all curse bearers are possessed. That's why they push the murder. Yeah, that's what Mio said as well. Like the curse is somewhat possessing them, making them more ready for this behavior. It's almost dawn, probably around 3. Started freaking out all of a sudden, ran out to the grounds like something was chasing him, then screamed. Ah, somebody help me, forgive me, Michio. Something like that while he was running around. Michio? You mentioned Michio? Is there anyone else out on the grounds? It was too dark to see from where I was, but for just a second I think I saw a girl in a school uniform with her hair in braids. Oh? I didn't go out to make sure, so it could have been nothing for all I know. Then I heard him begging for his life like, I was wrong and I'll do anything. Girl with hair in braids. Then all of a sudden his arms and legs snapped, even though he was just standing there. His arms and legs broke without anything being done to him? He fell over and quit moving, so I thought I'd better get out of there. Then he croaked, that's all I saw. I see. Hair and braids. All 3 of them have very distinct hairstyles. But from what you've told us, almost sounds like Michio's ghost chased down Mr. Junichi and killed him. Did Michio have braids? Oh shit. Well, well, well. Hell if I know anything about that. Just telling you what I heard him say. Mio doesn't believe that. What happened in the classroom last night? To me, last night before you witnessed Mr. Junichi collapse, can I ask what he and you were doing in the classroom? Ooh, she didn't like that question. Wow. You think she's a fucking blood fiend or something? You're gonna tell the cops? Oh, right, with everything that happened with Mr. Junichi. They'll suspect you if we told them we saw you with him that night. Anytime sorry, I'm having a stroke. Anytime something happens with someone like me, all those shitty adults start jumping to conclusions. I understand. I won't tell them. You wouldn't have been able to kill him anyway. If you say so, then I don't mind telling you about it. So last night, piece of shit Junichi called me over here, acting like he was gonna attack me or something. What? How terrible. Whatever. I'm glad he's dead. He had it coming. Wow. Calling people worthless and a cancer on society when he doesn't know shit about them? Yeah, okay, maybe he was an asshole. That asshole was the one always acting like scum, if you ask me. Why is this like... What's this emphasize? Is that so? Could you tell us in more detail why he called you out in the middle of the night? Huh. It's hard to explain. Where to start? Let's ask about the death now. Did you tell that story to the police? Nope, and I'm not ain't gonna. Can't count on them for shit. Not like they'd believe such an insane story anyways. Right, but there must have been at least one person in the police worth trusting, right? The dude that was killed in the park. Yeah, I guess. There was this one cop who always got on my case about stuff. But he died just the other day. Oh, he did? I'm sorry to hear that. Everyone who gets involved with me ends up dead. Okay, goodbye to me, bye. Maybe you really am cursed. Pisses me off. Got it all wrong? The spirit that possessed you wasn't that kind of spirit. Huh? It wasn't? Yeah, it was just an unfortunate coincidence. I'm sure that was hard enough for you. What spirit possessed her? Like a spirit of, like, delinquency or something? That's all I know about that asshole's death. Hey Mio, I've been thinking something. The way she described it reminded me of something. The way Mr. Junichi died sounds a lot like how Michio died. Of course, I didn't see it myself, but the state Michio's body was in, it was like she had fallen from high up. They've been killed by the same curse? I don't think so. The curse of the 7 mysteries hadn't manifested when she died. That's what we think. And if we can trust what the spirit bot said, then Michio died in an accident. Oh, right. We can still pursue this. Okay, no, there's gonna be something later. The classroom last night. It's hard to explain where to start. Oh, okay, Mr. Junichi's misdeeds then. What did you mean by Mr. Junichi acting like scum? Was he doing something bad? You know Michio Shiraishi, right? The girl who killed herself? Huh? Michio? I don't know everything, but that creep of a teacher had some dirt on her. He was using it to blackmail her. Call her up after school and make her do whatever he wanted. That's what he said about her, mind you. What? What do you mean when you say whatever he wanted? I'll leave it to your imagination. Nothing that a couple of old students like you wouldn't ever get involved in. No way, that's... How? What do you mean by dirt? I don't know anything about this. How could I have not known about this? Yako, I know how you feel, but try to calm down. You got guts acting like you were a friend. Shinoichi really did a number on both Michio's body and soul. Wow. Wow. She probably felt she couldn't tell anyone, like she had to suffer alone. No, how terrible. Hitomi, how do you know about this? I just happened to walk in on it. I know the spot around school people go to when they want to stay out of sight. He ran off in a panic when I yelled at him, asking what he was doing. Oi, mate, what you doing to that girl there? Walked in on it? Are we gonna get a CG for that? I couldn't just leave her alone, looking like she was about to cry, so I stuck around for a bit. She told me everything that happened in whispers. She probably figured I wasn't the type to spread that stuff around. But she never asked for my help. Told me that she was fine to keep it a secret. Michio, why? She probably thought she just had to grit her teeth till it was through. She was naive. Tried to tell her that if you give guys like that an inch, they'll take a mile. Do you think they'll take a mile or they give a mile? She kept saying about how it was a punishment. She was soft. No. No. Of course, Shinichi didn't change. Kept on doing what he was doing. I don't understand either of them, but that's as much as I was involved. And then she killed herself. Nothing I can do about it now. You told me if you knew about it, then why didn't you... You're trying to say it's my fault? Told me not to say anything. She told me she was fine. So what the hell more responsibility do I have other than what I already did? Yako, there's no point blaming you to me. Yeah. Michio, why? You should blame yourself first. The dirt on her. Did you hear what this dirt was? Nope, never heard what it was. From the sound of it, he'd been blackmailing her since about a year ago. That long? The dick probably caught her doing something she shouldn't have been. Maybe doing dick, who knows. She looked well behaved, but there's more to a person than meets the eye, you know. Of course, we know that she might have something to do with the kidnapping of Sugue? Haruo Suguma, that's her name, of Haruo's daughter. Shigima, Haruo's son, sorry. Fuck, I'm short-circuiting here. There must be some reason. Don't know, got nothing to do with me. So, last night, how did it start? Alright. Remember that noisy cop I mentioned who was always on my case? He died at the former Yasuda Gardens a couple days ago. Yoshima was his name. He was part of the juvenile division. He didn't look like a cop at all. Really rough guy, but good at looking out for folks, so he was the only one I could talk to. Oh, so there was someone like that with the police. Too bad he ended up dying. Oh, another thing. One time he suddenly introduced his fiancée to me. It was hilarious seeing a big guy like that act like a shy little kid all of a sudden. She told me that she was like me when she was my age and she was on my side. Really puts things into perspective when he looks out for the female delinquents, right? If his fiancée says that she was like them once. Must have been a terrible loss for her too. Yeah, do feel a little bad for her when I think about how sad she must be. And I saw him at the gardens the night he died. Oh no. Alright. Let's get some more hints here. Whenever I would get worked up over something, Yoshimi always took me straight to that park. Then he'd listen to whatever it was that I was pissed off about. That day he called me over there like usual. So he called her over, instead of the other way around. We assumed differently. Something seemed off about him. Like he was worried about something? Worried about something? Yeah, he asked me for a favor too. That was pretty unusual. A favor? What kind of favor? He handed me a weird talisman and asked me to hold onto it for him. And it tells women and it tells children too. A talisman? Yeah, just a normal good luck charm. I figured if that's it, then sure, I'll take it. I have it with me now. That wasn't all. Then he told me that he wanted me to look for a talisman Michio Shiraishi had that looked like this one. Huh? Michio, what does she have to do with this? Interesting, interesting. Yoshimi had been meeting up and talking with her. While they were together, he noticed that she had a special talisman or something. But apparently Michio always avoided the subject. Talisman that Michio had. He knew that I knew her, so that's why he asked me, he said. There have been something that Michio couldn't tell even the police about? I know things at home were a little complicated. From what I heard, Michio was keeping her mouth shut about what Junoichi was doing to her. Hard to talk with the cops when someone's got dirt on you. And I didn't squeal on anything about Michio either. Michio, what is it that had such a strong grip on you? She's gripping! So basically, Yoshimi didn't just have his eyes on Michio, but her talisman too. But after she died, he didn't know where it ended up. So since I knew it from school, he wanted me to look into it for him. Is there something special about the two talismans? Wonder why he gave it to you. Hell if I know. When I looked inside it, there's just a weird kind of grimy scrap of wood. You've seen inside it. But from the way he was acting, it seemed important to him somehow. But to be honest, what he was asking is such a pain in the ass, I figured he had to be serious about it. Oh, and since he died right after that? Yeah, he even said to me, anything happens to me, take those two talismans. Give them to a guy named Nakagoshi at the police department. Knowing what I know now, he probably felt that something was gonna happen to him. Huh? Nakagoshi? Do you know him, Mio? Now I've just heard the name, I think. But there really is a Nakagoshi, that's a relief at least. Is it a thingy? No. No, wait. Oh, here we go. Mio Kurosuzu is assisting them. So she is working with the Paranormal Affairs Bureau. Here we... the current chief of the Paranormal Affairs is a man named Kuryo Nakagoshi. That's him. And he is an elusive figure because he is rarely seen in the office. He's not actually of flesh and blood at all. His seat in the office is occupied by Nue, a legendary creature. But that's him. So he knew about the Paranormal Affairs Department? Anyway, it didn't feel right just ignoring a dead guy's last request. You to me? Yeah? That talisman, you mind if I had a look at it? Sorry, but I don't trust you all that much yet. She fucking exorcised you! What more is there to trust? It's important to me. Oh, okay. No one wants to give Mio the fucking talisman of curses. So last night you were looking for the talisman Michio had? Yeah. And I figured that piece of garbage teacher would know the most about Michio. I asked him I asked him yesterday afternoon, rather, if he knew anything about the talisman. He gave me some cryptic response like, I can't talk about it now, come to school tonight. He even gave me the code to the lock on the back entrance. Oh, we can use that? Tell us, please. He seemed pretty willing to give it out, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's used it for secret meetings before. Yuck, I can only imagine. We climbed over the front gate to get in. So yeah, we met up in the classroom in the middle of the night. Nothing he said made any sense. Like, that I was really Michio and stuff like that. He went on and on about how it was my fault and that if only I hadn't been around or something. Grabbed a hold of me, breathing heavily. Eep! Were you okay? Yeah, that's right when you two showed up. I was able to get away while Junoichi was freaking out. Oh my gosh, good thing you got away. So it's really all thanks to you two that I got away. But I didn't get any info about the talisman, so the whole thing was sort of a bust. Afterward, I was wondering what you two were up to, so I hid nearby. Then I saw you and old man Ashimiya talking, and then Mio showed up. Oh, you did? That's why I saw Junoichi come back outside and bite it. See. So you were only here to look for Michio's talisman. What you described does sound like Michio killed Mr. Junoichi. She did have a reason to hate him after all. But she's dead. No way, you mean like... that really was a ghost, like for real? Those who die bearing strong resentment or regret can occasionally become spirits, either bound to a place or roaming freely. However, it would usually be impossible for them to kill the living. Most don't have that kind of power. But it's possible they could possess someone close to them. To act on those lingering regrets. Like, Yako? Huh. Wonder if that's what happened. Alright then, supposing what the spirit board said is true. Wait, can I check my... Can I check my dregs? There was a way to check my dregs earlier, right? I have currently X soul dregs, but that only works if I have like the item thing in the bottom left, right? If my soul dregs have increased since last time or something, or if they're like filled up at all, then Yako has killed him with the curse. Oh, please tell me the game lets me do that. She must have some regrets. Before I figured out or it's handed to me or something. If she really hadn't given up on living, that is. I think she was the kind of girl who would just give up no matter what the situation. I don't really know, but she didn't seem like she had something tormenting her so much she'd kill herself. Oh! Let me check my items! And that's all I know. Happy? Still gotta look for the talisman. Sure, thank you, Hitomi. Oh, if you do find out anything about Michio's talisman, we'll be sure to let you know. Thanks. Well, can we get your contact info? Where we can normally find you? Right, I'm not home most of the time. Usually I'm at a friend's place. Here's the phone number. Beep beep boop boop boop. Thanks, we'll call if we need to talk with you. And, what is it? Easier to talk to than I imagined. I was kinda scared at first, but not anymore. Shut up, you were the one avoiding me. Anyway, catch you later. Don't die out there, okay? Thanks, we'll be careful. Kinda wholesome. Alright then. Got a lot of new information. Looks like Mr. Junichi was killed by a curse, just as we thought. Which means there was a curse bearer at the school. Multiple, in fact. Multiple, you think so? Yes. The curse echo we experienced in the school and the one that killed Mr. Junichi seem to be different. The people in the school at the time other than us were Mr. Junichi, Hitomi, and old man Ashimiya, who you ran into. I was thinking it would be among them, but there was one more person. Hitomi saw a girl in a school uniform with braids. From what Hitomi was saying, it doesn't seem like she's the one. Mr. Junichi is pretty suspicious though. If he were a curse bearer, it would certainly explain why he was killed. Right, that's why I say there are multiple. Alright, the person who killed Mr. Junichi would have to be one too. Which means it must be either the mysterious girl or old man Ashimiya? Yeah, we should certainly be careful of them. That said, the mysterious girl and the fact that Mr. Junichi thought it was Michio that was attacking him has me wondering. Of course I doubt Michio herself was actually there, but... Oh, I just remembered, I also saw Mr. Arishi outside the main gate last night. He did? It's likely he's involved with the curse, given that he's the one doing research on the rite of resurrection. We'll have to be careful of old man Ashimiya and Mr. Arishi. Arishi already lost his curse. We know this, but they don't. I want to believe that not all curse bearers will be hostile, but hashtag not all curse bearers. As for what to do now? I'd like to find who's responsible for the Feast of Shadows that set this off and how they did it. Why is she not calling in to the police to tell them that she's doing this case? And they can tell her, hey, Tetsumo is doing the same. Team up, please, or something. And I think we'll be able to end this without stopping it at its source. Huh, that makes sense. Which case next we should do what exactly? We'll need to talk with Mr. Arishi. Definitely knows something. 10 hours of playtime, by the way. It'd be safer during the day, so I think we should try to look for him. Got it. I'll help in any way I can. But the school is closed. I wonder where he could be. Let's try heading someplace someone may know where he is. Where to go then? Alright. We're gonna stop here, everyone, because it's late enough already, and looks like we're gonna have to investigate some more. Now is the high school girls, which is pretty fun. They definitely have like the fastest paced story or something, like at least a faster pace than the others. Haru being the slowest with Richter together. I like how there's like with Shogo we were alone. And that was something. But with this, there's always like a duo of characters, and they get to play off each other, and I really like those dynamics. They chose very, very interesting characters for this. Don't you know me? It's been 1 hour and 53 minutes of stream time, okay? Guys, I have something else to do still. And I need to get up early tomorrow. So I'm gonna stop the YouTube recording here. Bye, YouTube. Bye-bye.